We have heard a rumour that Son could be injured, but we don't. That's nothing confirmed yet, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. Let's hope that he is okay for Sunday, because we're going to need him Sunday. If it's not him on Sunday, we've got Timo Werner starting the game.
Yeah.
Which
great.
Which is very scary thought, to be honest, going into Man United. We've got... What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here with an instant match reaction as Spurs have won by 3-0 against Qarabağ in the big European return. First night of European football that we've had in a while. And what? It didn't disappoint. It was a very exciting game of football. Obviously made a bit more exciting with Radu Dragusin getting sent off in the 7th minute. There's always heart-in-mouth moments watching Spurs, no matter who they play against. And, you know, Spurs were heavy favourites coming into it. And it was just made that much more difficult with Radu Dragusin doing what he did in the 7th minute. I mean, I saw some people complaining about the pass from Mickey van de Ven, but I thought the pass was absolutely fine. It was Radu Dragusin just lets the ball kind of just go past him a little bit, and then the Qarabağ attacker just gets his foot in and wins the ball off him, and Dragusin just takes him down, and he was the last man, so he had to get sent off. Really stupid from Radu. That's all it is, and it's really frustrating because it could have been even more convincing probably than what it was. I felt like for the first 25 minutes, maybe even half an hour of the first half when we were down to 10 men, it didn't really look like we had 10 men. You know, we were controlling the possession, we were advancing up the pitch, we were creating chances, and, you know, straight away from the 12th minute we got that goal from Brennan Johnson. Lovely finish into the far corner. A bit similar, a bit of a different finish to the one on against Brentford, but still first time finish into the far corner, showing his confidence, maybe reaping the confidence after that goal against Brentford and a good performance, and that last minute winner against Coventry. Great to see him back on the score sheet. That's 3 in the space of a week now for Brennan Johnson.
We actually had a goal which we built up from the back, and actually, you know, an Ange kind of goal.
It was all started from Ben Davies's long ball up the top to Pape Matar, I think it was. Was it Pape? I can't remember who it was.
Pape on the left.
Yeah, Pape on the left. So a brilliant ball from Ben Davies. And actually, quite a few times during the game, he played that lovely searching long ball that was quite successful for us. And I got to give big up to Ben Davies because I thought he played well today. But yeah, it was a lovely team goal, all starting from Ben Davies from the back.
Decky has the presence of mind to find Son in that Sonny zone on the left-hand side of the penalty area. Son doesn't really think twice about it. He gets a strike on goal, and actually, it's not the best strike, but it was just enough power to make the keeper spill it. Keeper spills it, which he really shouldn't have spilled it. He should have easily caught it, but he spills it right into Solanke's path. He was the only one on the move. He was the only one sniffing the opportunity to get a goal. It falls to him, and he gets his second goal in a week, and it caps off what was a great, brilliant performance from him because he worked his socks off. He got a goal and an assist on the day, and he's really starting to settle in well into his Spurs side now.
Yeah, look, I don't really want to hear the excuses, even though it might have played a part. I think Qarabağ played fairly well today, so you've got to give them credit as well. Yeah,
they played well, but they were pretty shocking in the final third.
They were
finishing.
Yeah, they were.
They had real good chances where, I mean,
but they played well to get those chances.
They did well. Yeah, you know, obviously they are up against 10 men, so there's a bit more. And the way we played, that does leave space. But they were really shocking in front of goal. Even the penalty was terrible. You know, blazing over the bar. So it looks like Son might have to wait and see what happened to Son because he's he went off not looking too happy. But we'll see if he's fit for Sunday. But really, I think in the circumstances as well, I think these kind of wins, when you're down to 10 men and you have to kind of battle adversity, it brings the team together.
It galvanizes,
It galvanizes, and I think it did that today.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. If you bring up the stats here for a second, you look at that. Look at the domination we had in the opening half an hour of the game. Just if you look at the progress bar, right, and then Qarabağ came into it a bit at the end, but. Here are the stats in terms of possession. Where's the stats? Here, in terms of possession. In the first half, we had 63% possession with 10 men against 37%. In the second half, we did concede quite a bit of possession in 66%.
But with the level of chance in the second half was probably better, right? Or was it
better? 1.31 XG to 1.47 XG in the second half.
Qarabağ kind of went and put it on us a bit in the second half, but it left more gaps and we exploited that. And we created more chances and we got the goals. Yeah,
and which you got to give credit to the team for. It was a gritty performance at times from Spurs.
Yeah, Vicario had to make a lot of saves today.
Yeah,
A lot of saves.
Vicario was brilliant. Vicario was absolutely brilliant. That chance when Davis lets it slip by and Vicario's just out like a flash.
Fantastic.
You know, he didn't need to think for a second, and Vicario's there sweeping up. And if he wasn't on his game or was like dawdling a bit a second, you know, that could be Karabag in and a goal.
Definitely. So I think he did really well today.
All in all, it's a really good win. 3-0 on our return back to Europe. Yes, it is against Azerbaijan Karabag, who Karabag, look, in their own right, gave Bayer Leverkusen a really hard 2 legs last season, and just about Leverkusen got over the line in stoppage time. So to do it with 10 men, I think is really impressive. Yes, Karabag had their chances, but Spurs walk away with the 3-0 win, which is, I think, is very impressive. Yes, I think it did flatter us a little bit, but you still got to give credit to the team for showing that grit, scoring the goals, creating chances, and to keep playing the way we did with 10 men with that 1-man deficit.
Yeah, and I think it could have been really different and difficult considering how the game panned out, going down to 10 men after 7 minutes. It could have been a really gritty, energy-sapping, like performance. But I thought actually the way it all panned out, it panned out pretty well for us. And we were able to create chances. We're able to take players off early-ish, make some subs. We kept playing the way that we wanted to play, and I think that'll give the players belief.
I thought you were going to break into song there.
No, not quite. I think it'll give the players belief going forward that that it shows that when we went down to 10 men, we were still able to play with this kind of football. So I think, considering the circumstances, I think it couldn't have gone much better in a way, how it all panned out, to be honest. So apart from, it looks like Son went down late in the game. So we'll have to wait and see how Son is.
We have heard a rumor that Son could be injured, but that's nothing confirmed yet. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Let's hope that he is okay for Sunday, because we're going to need him Sunday. If it's not him on Sunday, we've got Timo Werner starting the game.
Yeah.
Which
great.
Which is very scary thought, to be honest, going into Man United. The games come thick and fast. Man United, Fenerbahce, and Brighton.
Made his debut against United, got an assist.
True. What was that? The 2-2?
Yeah. So look, United's going to be a big game, but hopefully this performance hasn't taken too much out of them, because United are going to have an extra day's rest, and obviously they drew in midweek, but we played pretty much the whole game with 10 men, so that probably takes a lot out of you, all the extra running and all that kind of stuff. So we'll have to wait and see if this costs us on Sunday or not.
Yeah. Well, a long wait to see what Sonny does.